Hey guys, Artillery J here. Welcome back to Insanitycraft on the Amplified server. We are here in the community farming giant area here where we set up the Easter egg hunt, and had a pretty good turnout. We're going to start, first of all, I guess we should go ahead and destroy this stuff here. There we go. Thought I had my axe equipped, but I guess not. Alright, so we'll grab all that up, get it out of the way. Alright, so we had 3 participants. Now, there's still a couple of eggs left out there, and I'll police those up. But first of all, we had Talk 2000, and Talk got 4 of the eggs. So, good job, Talk. And actually, I'm going to set up a shulker box right there that I can throw the items in. Throw all of that stuff there. Okay. So Talk got 4 eggs. He got Marcus Person. He got Doc M77. He got iJevin, and he got Biffa. So good job there. Impressive on those 4. So that is the first of the players. The second is Dixie, also known as my wife. She got 7 eggs. So she got Dinnerbone, Exumavoid, Mojang, Iskall 85, Good Times with Scar, Python, and Mumbo Jumbo. So good job to Dixie, and thank you for participating in the festivities. So let's go ahead and throw these eggs in there. Alright, and police up the rest of this stuff here. And then we've got, finally, Useless Cowboy. Useless Juan, undoubtedly, he had 17 eggs. So he had Hypno, Tango Tech, Slipgator, Vintage Beef, Cubfan135, Notch, Wells Knight, Impulse SV, False Symmetry, Corrales, Zombie Cleo, MC Skizzleman, ZF, Joe Hills, Tinfoil Chef, BOO, and Nathan Adams. Now, a couple of those people, names you might recognize, at least 1 or 2 of them. And additionally, Mojang I threw in there. I also threw in Dinnerbone and Notch, which you may or may not recognize their real names as well that were in there. But I'll let you figure out who is who on that front. But yeah, we are done with the Easter egg hunt. So, just going to go ahead and throw these last few items in there just like that, and then let's go ahead and break these guys. Now, I went through and I looked for the eggs that didn't get found, and there's 4 missing, and of those 4 I was only able to find 3, so I'm not really sure where the last one is. It may have just somebody went to go get it and accidentally threw the egg or something. It's hard to tell, but over here, let's go ahead and run over this way towards the gunpowder farm, because there's actually one right here, so we might as well grab it. Gunpowder farm is here, so let's go ahead and head down this little tunnel here, and once we get down at the end, we will grab up this egg. Now, it's not actually in the gunpowder farm, it's just outside of the portal. So yeah, it was a little bit trickier of one, because if you're not really paying attention when you come out of the portal, especially with the lag that we get on the server sometimes, you might not see it. So that one was Etho. So yep, Etho right there of the Etho Labs. And so that one is taken care of, and we'll go ahead and move this stuff down here and move that right there. Oh, that's a trap chest. Okay. Well, that explains it. And there we go. Okay, so that was the one of the two that were at the gunpowder farm. Someone got the one that was actually in the gunpowder farm. So good job to whoever got that one. I don't remember exactly whose name I put where. The only one that I remember definitely is that I put Tango Tech at the Iron Titan for obvious reasons. Um, I did hide some in a little bit more obscure places, and I was really surprised that they got found, and then some other ones didn't. But not everyone knows where the Nether hub is, so I'm thinking that that might be why the two that were in the hub did not get found. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll grab those two because we're going to the hub anyway, because we are gonna work on that a little bit today, and hopefully knock out at least a small portion of what we need to do at the hub in order to finish it up. So let's go ahead and head down this way. I've also been coming up with some different designs for suspension bridges for my base. Now I know we haven't really done anything with the base at all, so that's something that I definitely need to get around to. And Useless's shulker box is still sitting here too. But now he did say that he had wanted some nether brick. So Useless, if you're watching this, there's plenty of nether brick down here, bud. Go ahead and help yourself to any of it that you need. I am right now looking. There we go. There's some space. That can go in the shulker box. Throw that in there. Throw that junk in there. Got a bunch of stuff that we don't really need. I was going to do some mining, and I mined for about 2 minutes, and I was done with it. So, this guy. Jeez. Okay, so we got an egg right here. This is a Rendiggity Dog. For all you cyber dogs out there that are Rendog fans. And the other one is right here. This is XB Crafted. And XB doesn't really play on Hermitcraft anymore, but I really did enjoy his videos when he was on, and so I wanted to give him a little bit of a little nod towards him, let him know that he has not forgotten, and that there are those of us that are still thinking of him. So anyway, oh man, sometimes I get carried away when I start talking, but I realize that this is going to have to be shaven down some, so let me show you guys. I was coming up with some different designs for the ceiling, and unfortunately, in order to do the ceiling the way that I want it, I'm going to have to tear out some of these blocks here. So let me just come up this way. There we go. And there. So the ceiling is going to start right here. And actually, the ceiling is going to start right there, to be more precise. So yeah, basically the ceiling will go here, and then it will come, break these real quick, it will come up here, and it'll go 2, 3, 4, and then it will come up, and then it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it will come up, and then it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, and then it will come up another one, and then it will go all the way across to the center. So I think I got all of the little tracks there, but I'm not going to actually leave these blocks here because I don't want a ghast to spawn on them, which I'm sure would happen if I just left them there, because that's my luck, right? Ghast would spawn and it would shoot the other ghast and kill it, and then all that hard work that me and Useless put in would be for not. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that for now. Because I'm still kind of coming up with stuff for the ceiling. Now, I kind of sketched it out a little bit in the flat world, and I've got an idea of how I want it, but block wise I'm not sure what I want to do, because for the design I used white clay for the yellow side, and I used red clay for the red side, and I mean, it looked okay, but it was still a little not great. So I did see that there is another box here that Useless left for me. This one is some diamond boots with protection 3 and frostwalker 2, and some diamond boots with unbreaking 3 and protection 3, and I can combine those and get prop 4 on them. I'm not going to do that right now, but Useless, I really do appreciate it. I know he's been spending a lot of time in the end going through some stuff, and donation for the hub also, and he donated some beacons, so we will get those beacons in for sure, because I wanted to put speed in each of the corners, that way, because let's be honest, when you're in the nether, for the most part, late game like this, after the dragon fight and all that, and once everybody's kind of established, you come to the nether for one major reason, and that is for fast travel. So why not make travel as fast as you possibly can in the while you're in the hub? So I think what I will need is some iron blocks. I knew I had some. So let's go ahead and grab these out right there, and we'll go ahead and we will put these in the ground. Now, I just now looked in there for the first time, so I didn't even know that was there. But the problem that we're going to run into is that we're going to have to dig up to get the beam going through. So you'll have to bear with me on that front. All right. And the thing will sit right here, I think. So going to need this like that, and then that, and then that. Should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and do that, and then we will do that like so, right? Yeah. Alright, and then we need that white glass that we had, and we'll put that right back on top. We'll do that, and then we'll put speed, and it's not going to let me either because the ceiling's messed up, so we will have to do the ceiling first. So I guess let me go ahead and start working on this real quick. Hopefully I won't get lavaed. In fact, I'm going to grab a bucket before I get going. So let me do that, and then I will get back to you guys once I get these 4 beacons in place. Okay guys, I got the 4 beacons in the 4 corners here, so that's all set up. So we've got some speed going on. The only problem that I'm running into right now is I cannot put a beacon in the center, which I kind of wanted to, but unfortunately Mr. Vermin here is in the way. So not really sure how to try to do that, but there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. So I might be able to get Useless to come in here and maybe figure out a way to replace that with glass without that dude getting all mad and blowing things up. But as of right now, it's just gonna have to be good enough as is. Let me throw this TNT back in here, and these iron blocks, and that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I needed to use some TNT to blow up around the bedrock at the nether roof to get all of the loose netherrack out from in between the blocks. So if you're ever trying to put in a beacon in the nether and you can't figure out why it's not the stream of light isn't popping up, it's probably because there is one little piece of netherrack inside of the bedrock and it's just throwing off your whole mojo. So yeah, that tends to be the issue. And the only issue that I really had with this one, dang, I forgot to close that up with glass. Dang it. Let me go ahead and do that too while I'm chit-chatting with you guys. The other issue that I ran into was that beacon that I was just at. There was nothing underneath of the beacon, so I had to actually go down and bridge across with some netherrack and then get underneath of the beacon so that I could get the blocks in there. But that's okay. It all works out in the end, my friends. It all works out in the end. So that's all taken care of. That's all squared away. We've got 4 beacons in now, and we are good to go on that front. I think the next thing that I want to do is, if I come up here, we can go ahead and we can grab, we'll grab up all of these, and we will put this in here, right? And then we will try to find some more of this stuff. There we go. Put that away. Alright, so we're going to take these regular sandstone down with us. And I'm going to do a ring all the way around the regular sandstone. Except for on the blocks that have those, of course. Because these ones are actually going to be replaced with glass. If my, actually, you know what, I'm gonna switch this up just a little bit from how I have it in the creative world. I'm actually going to put the glass up one level, and I'm going to swap it with the what is that, chiseled sandstone? I don't even know. It's the one that you make out of the half slabs. I'm not sure what it's called though. Well, once I find it, I will be able to tell you, because I know that I made some. Just a matter of locating it. It may be that it is down there. Okay, well, let's just do this. Put these in here, like so. And then I believe that the recipe was that. Yes. So, there's one. Chiseled sandstone, that's what it's called. Alright, so there's 3 stacks of it there. And that might actually be enough to go all the way around all of the regular sandstone color anyway. And then the red sandstone, I'll have to do the same thing. But for now, let's go ahead and do this. That's going to look a lot better, actually. So, there we go. That. Just try to get them all in where they need to go. Okay. Look at that. Pop that out and that out. There we go. Might actually have more than I need here. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I do. Alright, so that should be good right like that. And then we'll just do this on this side. There we go. So that whole side there is good. So let's do this side as well, and then we've got the opposite cardinal direction to do. So basically I want to get this in so that I can just put the glass on top of it, and this will already be taken care of. So once I put the glass in, it's just a matter of putting sandstone in place, basically. So that's all done for that side. Now let's just go ahead and do the opposite side real quick. So let me go ahead and pop that stuff down, and I will be right back. A little carried away, and put in the orange and the regular sandstone, but the entire ring all the way around for this is done. I can't do the corners until I get my black glass, because that is going to be black glass, so I need to do that first. Now the prototype in the flat world has lava under each of these, but I don't think I'm going to do that in the actual world. One, because that's a lot more buckets of lava I'm going to have to deal with. Two, that means I'm going to have to go underneath and place blocks for the lava to sit on in a lot of cases, which is just going to be kind of a pain. And yeah, I'm already devoting more time to this than I had thought that I ever would, and so I'm not going to do that here. I will put in the other lighting that I plan to do, but for now, that's actually going to do it for the lighting in the floor. I might come up with some other ideas. If you guys have any ideas for good lighting for the floor, or just in general for the Nether Hub, let me know. If you have any good ideas for the ceiling, let me know that as well, because I'm not set in stone how I'm going to do it yet. So I could always change that. But I'm not going to work on this anymore in this episode, and next episode we will finish up the walls at least. That's my plan anyway, so I definitely want to get that done as soon as I can. Now the way that I need to do it though is I need to take the colors of glass. So this side would be yellow, and I need yellow panes to go all the way around, sitting on here, and then there will be netherrack sitting. Well, I don't have any on me, actually. There we go. There will be netherrack sitting here like this, and then it will be on fire, so like that. And with the glass in front of it, you'll be able to see the flames behind, and that adds some pretty good light around the edge of the walls all the way around. So it'll be like that all the way around this thing. But for now, we're not going to light it like that at all. We're going to leave it just as it is, and I will get to that all next episode. In between, I need to go ahead and gather supplies, glass and whatnot, but yeah, that's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.